Welcome to the open world zombie apocalypse. My name is Amanchu. I have spent weeks in this world trying to uncover its secrets, learn what happened to the people that were here, and what caused this zombie outbreak. Today I'm going to investigate Futuraa, a large corporation in the city of Olympus. I have reason to believe they have some connections with the military. What have they been up to? Do they know something more about the zombie outbreak? Have they been researching new weapons? Today I intend to find out. Okay, so a couple things about Futuraa. I don't know if I'm mispronouncing the name, if that's how it's supposed to be pronounced, but a couple things I know about it at this point. Or one thing really that I know about it. There was a note left by an employee of the supermarket that's near Futuraa that talked about a black pizza delivery van parked across the street from Futuraa, and it would just be there all day long. And whenever a delivery truck left Futuraa Corp, the black pizza van would follow it. I've seen one of those vans already. It was parked outside the entrance to the military base, across the street from a private security company that would hire out security guards. It's a black van that's labeled as a pizza delivery van, but inside I saw what looked like surveillance equipment. So I assumed that it was like a covert surveillance van, spying on somebody. And so that leads me to conclude one of two things. Either these vans are surveillance vans that are following around the Futuraa shipments to see what they're up to, what the company's up to. Or they're actually private security escorts for whatever cargo Futuraa is delivering from their company to the military base. So that's why I infer that there may be a connection between Futuraa and the military or the government. But before I go to Futuraa, I made a huge mistake last time. And I didn't notice it at the time, but oh, I am kicking myself for not noticing it. When I was in the amusement park, there was this merry-go-round, and I flipped the lever to turn it on, activate it. And when that happened, a zombie clown appeared, which I easily dispatched. And I thought the zombie clown, it looked like a clown. It looked a little funny, right? It wasn't just a zombie dressed up in a clown outfit. It was a zombie villager. I have the materials to make a cure. I could have cured it, but I didn't realize what I was. And now I'm kicking myself for missing that. So I'm going to go back to the park and see if I can toggle that lever and get another zombie villager to appear. If it does, well, I want to trap it for later and figure out a nice safe place to have villagers. So we'll see what happens. Nope. Nope. That is a missed opportunity. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. Little shacks here under the underpass. Under the elevated highway. Destination Futuraa Survivor Camp. A survivor camp there is contacted. Evacuation point Alpha requesting medical supplies. Need to pick up medical supply shipment at train yard before heading to Futuraa. Another reference to Futuraa. And I did see a sign that said they had a survivor camp there. I thought it was just some big corporation doing corporation-y things. Looks like I can get up over that way. Many zombies spotted here. Stay away at night. Unsafe area. Okay, that's not a good sign, but yeah, there's this... I think this is a theater, and I think I can get over the wall over here. Maybe not. Well, kind of. It gets me over the wall, but there's another wall. There's gotta be a way. Well, there's this. Supplies. More arrows, I'll take that. Unable to start. Probably why it's stuck here. It's broken down. Hard to tell, but it looks like maybe they put up some kind of reinforcements around the exterior here. What is this building? This almost looks like it... You know, it's not in a stadium. I'm not sure what that is. But this is the main Futuraa building, and it looks like it's been completely boarded up. I'm not sure if there's a way in without breaking windows, which I'm not against breaking windows. I can do that. Ah, I found a way in. Gotta watch my footing though, because there's a lot of holes in the floor. Kinda want to check down in the main lobby. The future is bright with Futuraa. Ooh, lots of stuff here. Actually, it looks like multiple copies of the same thing. What you all once knew as Mate Company, has now been rebranded. We've always aimed to make better products and enhance modern citizens' living experience. Because of this, we have parted ways with our parent company, Rebranded. Welcome to the future. Welcome to Futuraa Laboratories. Mate Company was the name of the company that had that secret lab in the mountain where there were the portals, gateways to other dimensions. How the devil do I get up there? I have a few extra ladders. And I could steal some more. Let's take some of these ladders and see if I can get up there. Mate Company archive files. Corrupted. Any and all files regarding Splice are fabricated documents. Several employees fell prey to this falsified project, and some senior members of staff signed off on the construction of this project. We have lost nearly $500,000 on this, and all production has ceased. This is a reminder that Mate Company has hired an online specialist to come and instruct an online seminar that all employees are required to attend. Stay safe and stay smart. Okay, so it sounds like the company got scammed out of a bunch of money, and now they're having some kind of a seminar to talk about how to vet projects or something. Project Splice is a complete success. Contains Splice in proper cells until further notice. Splice has prime importance in Project Black Death. Black Death will go under code Soul and ID. Primary objective is to keep Splice contained until the completion of Soul. Are you sure that's a fake project? It does sound pretty legit. The path we followed is a shady one. I myself don't know if my current choices will lead to a brighter future for this company, but in time I believe that the path will bring the end of this foul and corrupt world and show the next chapter for our sad little species. Someday others may see through my eyes, but for now I wait. What were they cooking up? Working at Mate is a great opportunity, that's for sure. But life in this facility does take time getting used to. The building is constantly getting upgraded and modified to suit the needs of a project. Just the other day, the library's ceiling was removed to make way for some new venture by one of the branch heads. Just another day at Mate Company. I hate it here. I don't know why, but I've always hated it. In this building. Every last one of those effing snakes I call coworkers are hiding something. I'm just waiting for someone to stab me in the back. Just another day at Mate. Maybe they did have something to do with the whole outbreak. Fresh aimed to create a chemical that would keep all personnel alive in the event of a toxic chemical leak. The solution is added to the filtration pipeline every month for maintenance. In the event of a serious toxin leak, the chemical is vaporized and shot into the room to be ingested by all personnel infected. The project was a success and is currently ready if needed. This project needs to be filed as complete. Hunger aimed to remove a core variable of the human condition by eliminating one's need to eat and drink. This project failed to meet its deadline and showed lackluster results in the presentation. Therefore, the project has been retired indefinitely. This project is to be shelved for later attempts. I feel like I might be getting close to answers as to what caused this outbreak. Did I read this one already? The old higher-ups were always on my case because they said I had no morality, and that somehow was rubbing off on my team. I told them science doesn't have morals. Science is pure fact, and facts don't care about body count. Sometimes you have to break a few eggs to make an omelet. They probably were always badgering me about it because the ethics board was doing the same to them. Well, you don't need an ethics board if everything unethical is also under the rug. I'll be sure to keep that idea close to heart when I'm in charge. All these walls are wool. I hope nothing caught fire. Grow. Grow aim to accelerate the growth and yield of multiple species of plant within a year deadline. Unfortunately, the team failed to meet deadline. This project has been shelved for later use. So I'm getting the impression there's a lot of pressure on the employees here to get quick results. There's the fire I was hearing earlier. Oh, I see. This is like a big screen TV. Like a nice lounge here. Wait, does it say on here what this floor is? Yep. Lab 2 housing. Still a few floors left. Lab 3 housing. This is the 13th floor? Wait, there's something there. Little hidden book. Cheating on me. I swear my husband is cheating on me. He keeps talking on the phone about some alley. I bet you she's not as hot as me, though. I'm going to put a recorder on the phone, so next time he picks up the phone for this alley, then I'll know all about it. Maybe. Maybe alley is one of those secret projects they're working on. Executive office. If I'm going to find answers anywhere, it'll be here. Did not find any answers. Just a lot of golden apples. Although that is a massive birch tree that doesn't, make sense. The life tree. Grow sample 64-13. I wonder if I have a sample of that from that other lab. Oh, here's something. Architect memo? Hey John, sorry to ask you to do this, but the life tree has gotten so goddamn big that I'm going to need you to expand the dome that you put up for it. I wouldn't dare cut this thing down. Let's see how big it can get. I hate to do this to the Warp team, but I had a brilliant idea over the weekend. I've seen how far they've gotten with this project and will definitely be removing their deadline. They don't even need to show off their samples. So what should be done with the samples? I'll sell the prototypes, that's what. I'm sure a few government types would love to get their hands on this tech, and I'm glad to oblige for 6 figures a prototype. I've sent the prototypes to the dock where they will be loaded onto the next ship in a random crate marked with an X, so my informant can intercept them. This is a big deal for Futuraa. I'm sure the team would understand if they knew. Huh. Nathan, I've left the warp prototypes in a chest atop the chemical purge fan in the lab. Please get them over to the docks to meet the fence. I'm asking $2.5 million per prototype, so don't accept anything less. Looks like I'm gonna have to break something to get in. I'm okay with that. I should have used Silk Touch though. Oh, so much information in here. I wonder if these were the prototypes they were talking about. I certainly found the portal already. Project 255 thesis has been received. Project approved. This project shall henceforth be codenamed Warp. On all future documentation, 5-year deadline. This message to notify the team behind Warp of their upcoming deadline. Warp has 30 days to finalize any results and prepare a presentation for PS Maverek. Appointment scheduled for 30. Compound 25503 forms naturally in extremely rare situations, and even in rarer situations, the compound is superheated in just the right way. The miners found the compound during a superheating event wherein the very fabric of the universe was warping and creating a bridge to an alternate dimension. Needless to say, this sparked the interest of Futuraa. And here we are now. If only we could find an easier way to activate the world warping properties, then we may find some way to send a subject from point A to point B instantly. This is the goal anyway. 26. After 10 previous failures, we are finally getting somewhere with this project. The new prototype uses a device that we developed to instantly superheat itself in just the right way to trigger an event. The result of this warping is completely different to what Compound 25503 generates. Regardless, the prototype is the first real step to replacing other inferior modes of transportation. Huh. Uh-huh. They had no idea what they were messing with. Primary purpose of warp is to explore the potential of instantaneous travel as a means to replace modern transportation to some degree. This is it. The team's been working day and night to perfect this final prototype. This is our latest chance to impress President Moverak. If he isn't impressed with this prototype, that's it. 5 years down the drain for every member of this great team. Our jobs may even be on the line. The prototype works by storing all kinetic energy of a throw within the housing. On impact, the energy is converted to heat, which activates the core's warping ability. This will briefly transport the user to another dimension and then back to exactly where the prototype was thrown. Point A to point B in an instant, exactly as we wanted. There's still work to be done, though. If our deadline is revoked, the team hopes to fix the damage issue, as we have taken calling it. In short, the entirety of the kinetic energy does not convert into heat. This leaves the rest of the energy nowhere to go but into the user. This can sometimes cause injury or even death. Preliminary trials. Oh. So they were messing with what sounds like Ender Pearls. Sample theft. They're gone. The samples, nearly all the samples went missing over the weekend. We only have 2 days before the presentation date, and we still need to perform an internal investigation before we can start making more samples. We may have to show the only remaining sample and hope everything goes off without a hitch. But who could have done this? I've worked with this team for 5 years and none of them have ever shown signs of this. I'm deeply saddened. It was actually probably the big boss that did it. This lab is a disgrace, people. I know we have a deadline and all, but no excuse for a messy station. I expect you to all come in this Saturday to clean and organize this mess. If I don't see someone here this weekend, they void their project bonus. Go ahead and yoink these. May take a minute. Now things are starting to make a little more sense. This Artifact 255. That's what they were shipping out. And they weren't taking it to the military base. They were taking it to that mountain resort park place because they had a secret lab hidden inside the mountain. Oh, and here's the sample. 25526. I'll take that, thank you. I hope I don't regret this. But I'm going to go ahead and use that to make another one of these. Oh, I see. So this is the elevator here. And it's stuck. That's what's going on. The elevator's malfunctioned. Yep, so there are more floors above this. Looks like maybe a storage room. Cleaning? Warren, you need to clean out the rest of this crap. You have a job to do, and putting it off is only making it less likely for you to return after your suspension. Oh. Somebody got in trouble. Henry, this suspension is bullshit, and you know it. Plus, why would I be the one to clean out the lab when you have a cleaning crews for that? Don't contact me again unless you have another job for me. Henry, so far so good. Nobody on site has any idea what's going on. How soon can I head to the new lab? Oh, it looks like they disguised a secret message inside of the other one. So can I move to the new lab? I don't know what that's about, though. Several co-workers of yours have brought your recent actions to my attention. They claim that you've been following them. You've been monitoring the people close to you. I know what I said last time we spoke. I know I was a bit hard on you. For that, I'm sorry, but getting suspended is no reason to act so suspiciously around others. We'll talk more about this on Monday. For the time being, blow off some steam. I hope to see you here refreshed next week. Dr. Henry Maverick. And then the secret attached message. Warren, I'll make this brief. We have a lot to cover and little time to do it. Your team has been set up. Test subjects have been recruited from the local homeless village under the highway. If you go to that village, you won't have to walk far to the west before you hit a small shack. That shack is where you'll be working. You'll need a lever to get in, but once you're there, I'm sure you'll be happy with the setup. Thanks again for being so willing to operate in secrecy. I can't imagine what would happen if Evolve got discovered. Recruiting the local homeless? Project Evolve? Oh, that is curious. That is very curious. Well, I have something new to check out. But let me finish checking more of the upper floors first. Wow. It's a big screen here. Lots of dials and controls on it. Receipt. Project 183's thesis have been received. Project approved. This project shall henceforth be codenamed Endure. On all future documentation, 11-year deadline. Offsite correspondence. All main notes should be recorded at the offsite location. As to ensure nothing goes wrong, one member of the team per week will stay on site, monitor the footage as to ensure visual data is preserved. Primary purpose of Endure is to study the habits of 10 average citizens when exposed to various compounds. Exposures can be either oral, hidden food, or through inhalation, vented in. Each subject will have 1 year of monitoring in an off-site facility by the harbor, wherein they will be drugged before bed every night, as to not raise suspicion as to the situation. Food will be provided for the subjects at given times every day. When all is said and done, the team will take another year to compile their research. They had all kinds of nasty projects going on. It's going to take me a while to process all the information I'm discovering here. Looks like they had a bit of a spill there. To see if I can fix that. Super Soldier Serum. I'm gonna say not interested. 1423? What is that stuff? The primary purpose of stealth is to develop a chemical compound that meets the requirements of the military. The representative has asked for this compound to be able to turn a soldier completely invisible when consumed. Oh. They also requested the compound grant the user the ability to see in the dark to maximize soldiers' performance on stealth missions. Oh. That must be what that stuff does. Project 142 thesis has been received. This project shall henceforth be codenamed Stealth on all future documentation. Well, I know what that potion does. I don't think I care to drink it. It looks like there's no more floors above this. Not sure how to get to the roof. What? The hell is that? Emergency test disposal unit. I don't think I want to screw with that. Unleash the power of the dragon. Compound 26113. Is there any description as to what the hell that does? Any notes anywhere? 261 receipt. This project shall henceforth be codenamed Dragon on all future documentation. Okay. The egg is too much of a risk to be left out in the open. The whole world may be at stake if it hatches. After analyzing the contents of the egg, our team has concluded that the creature inside can, in fact, be killed with enough energy. Using this theory as a jumping-off point, we developed a rig that latches onto the roof. And essentially, the rig generates nearly 1 billion joules of pure electricity in the form of a bolt of lightning that is then channeled down at the egg. If something goes wrong, we need only flip a switch, and that creature is completely liberated. Okay, that explains what the switch does. What are these? Whatever those men saw on the other side was big. Its roar could be heard on our end, and it was so loud that it nearly broke their microphones. The one surviving crew member said that the beast resembled a dragon from those old stories. A dragon? Can you believe that? Based on how powerful this beast appears to be, having slaughtered more than 20 troops when they crossed over, I have urged the team to move on to the next phase and leave this portal alone. I don't want anyone else to get hurt, and I definitely don't want that monster to get out. But there's a silver lining. The last surviving member of the search party brought back with him an egg. Enormous and seems to have been laid by that monster. I wanted the egg destroyed, but Mulveric got wind of the egg and decided to create an entire project team to explore the potential this egg provides. At this point, I'm worried, but it's not my problem anymore, and my team was generously rewarded for our discovery. I guess I could buy myself a drink before the world ends. The primary purpose of Dragon is to examine the dragon-like creature found during Project Warp's studies. Our hope is that this creature's immense power can be used to power homes throughout the city endlessly. That explains the generator prototypes they had in that lab under the mountain. I'm still optimistic about this project, but the funding is drying up. We need to apply what we've learned about the egg to a smaller project. We need something that'll get money flowing again. I've instructed my team to use some of the remaining funds to develop a drinkable compound of some sort to show Mulveric. If he likes the effects, we may be back in business. What does it do? I've learned not to recklessly drink random potions that I find lying around. It wouldn't end well, but I don't really know what that does. So it sounds like if I flip this lever, it's just going to cause a massive lightning strike. Don't really want that to happen. Wait. Exoskeleton leggings? What the hell does that do? I'm gonna put them on. I have no idea what that does. It was definitely well concealed. I was thinking there was something on the roof, but I guess not. Yeah, there's definitely lava flowing over there. It looks like that armored vehicle that blew a hole in that building there, it may have driven down from there. There's a path that leads over to where those lava flows are. Okay. Looks like there's nothing on the roof here. I think there's something in that direction too. Holy crap, there's a lot more to explore. This is a bit overwhelming. I have to think about my next steps. Let's see here. What have I learned? They were working on developing some sort of extra-dimensional travel. And I didn't think they had actually completed it and traveled into the end dimension, but they had. And brought back a dragon egg. The portal they constructed at that secret lab under the mountain was built using materials created here. But there's also somewhere on these grounds a refugee camp? Maybe in that outer building next door to here? There was also talk of doing some kind of biological research on homeless people living under the highway overpass. I know exactly where that is. I walked through there to get to here. I could check that out and see what that lab is. But what to do next? I know I'm probably going to run a little long on this video, but I want to continue to check out some leads that I found here about Futuraa. I'm really fascinated by what I've discovered so far. I'm just going to cut my way out. Let's check out this refugee camp here. I'm really curious to see. The signs say, well, that's cargo drop-off. Entrance line. Personnel entrance. Let's check this line first. It's over here. Refugee entrance seems to be locked up. I could open it, but let's check the personnel entrance. The blood trails are not very reassuring. There's a parking area back here. Military transport. No hope. They effing wiped the console. All communications are gone. They even managed to effing impersonate us. Base has no effing clue. Who the F is Epsil? Who the F is Eplicon? Who the F is Dr. Mulk? Console just said it was wiped by remote user 932. That's it. Well, we can't leave the survivors to die. We're going to hold ground until Olympus Base realizes we went missing. We're effed, aren't we? So, A is Unit 82, B is Olympus Base, C is unknown user. Alright, there's a lot of back and forth in here. I'm not a voice actor, so I don't think I can pull this off, but essentially, the military unit from this APC, Unit 82, was communicating with base. They said they found a lot of survivors. Then somebody cut into the communications, an unknown party. They identified themselves as Epsilon, and they were looking for a Dr. Adam Mulk within the survivors. So they actually went and searched and didn't find anybody identified as Mulk. Then whoever that Epsilon was appears to have the communications from Unit 82, the military unit from that APC, and informed their base that, oh, we were wrong, there aren't any survivors here, even though they said there were a lot of survivors. So who's Epsilon and who is that Mulk person? No clue. Boy, housing, that sounds promising. Oh. What happened here? Oh yeah, that's a chest I saw from the other side. My troop died. I managed to crawl into a vent. Get in here. Vision blurred. Can't really concentrate on writing. Tell my wife I thought of her. Remnant of Unit 82, probably. Project lead? It's 5 to 8. Well, the quarters are slightly larger for project leads. Still not very impressive. There are a ton of quarters in here. It's crazy. I'm determined to search every room, but holy crap, there's a lot of rooms. Okay. What's over here? I got a pretty good bow already. I'm not sure if I really want these. I don't particularly care for these arrows either. I'm just going to leave those. I think I can live without. There's some stuff in there. I don't know what that is. I should probably try to find another way in. I'm curious about what the heck that is over there. But right now I just want to track down leads on Futuraa. Looks like there's access over that side. Huh. Ugh! I don't know what that is, but it makes my eyes hurt. Dr. Maverick, the cargo has been dropped off. By the end of the week, you will turn a heavy profit, I'm sure. Ah, this is the site where they said they were going to stow it. There's a wingsuit, by the way. I can take that. Prototype 25526. This is probably the stuff that they stashed. And the key, I don't know if the keys actually do anything, but I'll take it. So, wait. You read that one more time? Cargo's been dropped off. So it should be found in a cargo ship at the port, wherever that is. In a crate marked with an X. I don't see an easy way down here. I think I'm going to back out and try and find another way in. And if you're wondering, hey, why not use the prototype? You know, the Ender Pearl. Well, it's because it's not a renewable resource. Looks like I can get down this way. What the hell? There's ominous music that started all of a sudden. Oh, that's creepy. That is creepy AF, man. What? Got a little bit of reading to do here. Reminder for all new guests, do not touch any of the ancient machines. We've already lost several lives clearing out this half of the building. We have no idea what any of that crap does. Don't tempt fate, be smart and stay away. I will heed that advice. Oh, that's that, okay. Is this all the reminders? Is that all that is? Reminder. Yep. Many copies of that pamphlet have been issued. Why is this music? What? Wait, what the hell? Whoa! What is that? And how do I get to it? Because I want to check it out. I don't see a way over this fence. Oh, I can get over this way. What just happened? Why did I get hit with a potion that gave me some effect? I don't know what that was. Hold on. I'm thirsty. Tear gas? That's weird. It didn't seem like it was a tear gas effect, but whatever. Paradise Village. Well, if there were survivors, there aren't here now. Oh, I didn't notice that. They have actual names over here. If I can remember the name of the person I was trying to find. Whoa. Whoa. They had some stuff in here that's unusual and unique. I'm just a bit confused as to why this refugee camp is even here. tower. James might have put a wall around that big tower, but I found a spot in the wall that was rotting away. Tomorrow I'll head into that big building and see what secrets it holds. Tower. Are they talking about Futuraa, or the Futuraa tower that I just explored, or is it a different tower? I'm not sure. Make it stop or I'll make you stop. Stay away from ancient machine. Okay, I do hear some machinery back there. There's a lot more to check out here, though. Frustrations. This place used to be a thriving colony. Thriving? I settled here because it was so successful, but now that they opened up that public refugee camp in the other room, us private residents are getting practically nothing. They say we should go out and scavenge for our own supplies or trade materials, but why should I? I was here first. Those people can starve for all I care. I just want things to go back the way they were. Wow. Yeah, that's a noise. That is a noise. That is a noise I'd want to be far away from. More stuff out there. Lots of interesting stuff over here. Compound 27225 heals plants, not humans. Project 272 thesis has been received. Project approved. This project shall henceforth be codenamed Sustain on all future documentation. There's no set deadline. The primary purpose of Sustain is to develop an injection that allows deceased or mortally wounded specimens to nearly completely heal. Huh. Shown great progress on the plant samples, but proves fatal to human subjects. So don't drink it. I know better than to attempt to drink potions. It just never ends well. I don't understand what this is. They're testing some kind of plant growth stuff on specimens here, but it doesn't look like there's anything in the dispensers. So right now all this machinery isn't actually doing anything. I don't know if I could set it up in such a way that it would do something. Compound 26311. Unknown effects. 26, 6, 15, 11. Wait a second. Is Compound 263, is that the... No, the growth formula stuff is Compound 272, so what's Compound 263? Some effects seem permanent. Following excerpt was taken from project classified and has since been declassified. Returning test subjects would sometimes unintentionally bring back trace amounts of an unknown material from... This material is easy to miss on the scanners because it is often the size of a grain of sand, and we have very little knowledge about the material on record. Project lead, redacted, has decided to apply for a new project receipt that aims... Project lead, redacted, has decided to apply for a new project receipt that aims to study the material further. Project receipt? Mainly its strange ability to slow down the subjects who make contact with the substance while they are in contact with it. Seems to be attributed to redacted, or some other form of temporary muscular deterioration. However, further testing is required to prove this. Okay, so this is the stuff they were messing around with. Trying to figure out what it does. Project 263 thesis has been received. Project approved. This project shall henceforth be codenamed Soul on all future documentation. There's no set deadline. I know I read a reference to Soul earlier. Progress is advancing faster than we'd projected. At the current stage, my team has isolated numerous underlying effects of the material. I've concluded that the material absorbs energy and stores it for an unknown reason. What is clear is that the stored energy can be harnessed. Some side effects still remain in the compound, but the result does show much promise. In the future, this compound could potentially be used to slow down the aging process, or at the very least, make the process more pleasant. Investigate the samples provided from classified to see if there's any potential applications for this material, be it construction or military use. I'm really curious about what this stuff is. It's hard to resist using it. I kind of want to know what the hell it does, you know? But the some effects seem permanent is kind of scary. Let me just think about it for a minute. Does this open the door? Personnel exit cargo bay. Ah, okay, so maybe the colony was over through here. I'm not sure what that's about. And this is where all the refugees were. Compound 208. I don't remember any reference to that before. Project 201 thesis has been received. Project approved. This project will henceforth be codenamed Odyssey on all future documentation. 2001 year deadline. Weird. Okay, deadline error. There is no actual set deadline for this project. The noises. I can't stand the goddamn noises anymore. Nobody believes me, but I can hear that thing. I hear it all day and all night. It shows up in my dreams, my fucking memories. Data corrupted. This project has got me a little on edge. From what I've been told, this large obelisk is soon to be moved to another lab, somewhere probably at the end of the day. I don't really care where it goes. I just want it out of here. Nobody believes me when I tell them that the specimen is making some kind of noises. They say I'm working too hard and I don't know anymore. Oh. The primary purpose of Odyssey is to examine the unknown artifact 201-1 and its seemingly indestructible nature. This ability could be studied and potentially replicated for application in both military and construction. From what we were able to create, which by no means is a perfect copy of the object, nonetheless the solution, 201-8, is a step in the right direction. The artifact has been making the whole team uneasy, but it also empowers us. Something about it is so alien that I fear we never understand it fully. Several attempts have been made at this point to replicate the impenetrable nature of the object, but so far most have failed. Most have failed? This is what's making the ominous noise that I'm hearing. There's also this thing. Can't let you do that, Dave. Okay. Know what that's a reference to. You know what? I want to start drinking this stuff. I want to see what it does. I'm braced for the worst. Okay, maybe a little nauseous, but also gave me some armor. And the nausea went away. That doesn't suck. Huge resistance. Wow. That gives me just huge resistance, but it doesn't last that long. I want to keep trying these potions until I find one that's really, really good. Or it kills me. I may regret this. .263 had some relation, some connection to the sand stuff here. Let's see. Okay, that was poisonous. and it made me hungry. That's not really that useful. Oh, wow, okay. It actually did a lot of interesting things. I didn't notice that. It gave me strength 2, speed 2, hunger 2, and jump boost 2. It's just... wow. And the effects are, well, at least 90 minutes, maybe longer. The hunger 2 is kind of lame, but the other effects are really nice. Honestly, I'm good with this. I don't think I want to try any of the other potions right now. Maybe I should take some samples, though, for the future. That's actually really cool. The only unfortunate part is I'm going to have to eat a lot of food. That's the bad part, but I can live with that. It gives me all these other cool abilities. Like, whee! Look at that. I can jump right over that stuff. Whee! And I move faster. And I have more strength, so I do more damage. I feel like a super soldier now. Stay away from Ancient Machine. Danger button, do not press. Alright, I'm not that dumb. I'm not going to push the button that says do not press. But boy, is it noisy in here. Ooh, that's something unique. Compound 145-4. What's that do? That's completely illegible. Super Soldier Serum. I've already drawn something pretty powerful. I'm going to save the Super Soldier Serum for now. I might think about it later. I feel like I've fully explored this area now. There's still a few more leads to check out, but for now, I think I'm going to head home, back to the farm. Futuraa was involved in advanced scientific research. Some of it very useful, most of it very unethical. I leave Futuraa Labs powered up with superhuman abilities and leads to several off-site research projects. Will one of them lead to answers about the zombie virus? I intend to find out. Next time on Aman Chooses Open World Zombie Apocalypse.